to another episode of my Dinosaur Show. Today we'll be talking about pterosaurs. Pterosaurs weren't dinosaurs, but they were relatives to them. They were winged reptiles that lived throughout the Mesozoic era, the time of the dinosaurs, from 220 million years ago to 65 million years ago when they became extinct along with the dinosaurs. Now, pterosaurs appeared 220 million years ago as small insectoids, and they evolved into huge land-based hunters with wingspans up to 40 feet. Most of them had beaks, while some of them had teeth, for example Dimorphodon and Ornithocheirus. Now, for the first pterosaur of the day, we'll be talking about Tapirhora. Tapirhora is now renamed as Tupandactylus. Tapirhora means old being in a language called Tupi. It lived 100 million years ago in the early Cretaceous in Brazil, and had a wingspan up to 13 feet and weighed up to 80 pounds and had a huge head up to 3 feet tall. Some Tapirhora specimens have been shown to have fur on them, and by fur that means they're warm-blooded, and so warm blood enables the animal to generate the abundant energy used for aerodynamics. Now, its huge head crest might have been used for attracting the opposite gender. It might have shown off its head crest in many vibrant colours. And the other distinctive feature is its downward pointing beak. Now, Tapirhora's hunting method for hunting fish to lie on the shore and lift up its wings and move. Now, for the next pterosaur is Ornithocheirus. Ornithocheirus means bird hand, although pterosaurs weren't related to birds, they were related to bats. It lived in Central Europe and Brazil about 100 million years ago, had a wingspan 10 to 20 feet and weighed 50 to 100 pounds. One of its distinctive features is its crest on its beak. This crest is similar to that of Pterosaurs. Now, we think that its crest might have been used for attracting mates. It might have turned into a different colour, such as red, so it can attract mates. Now, unlike most pterosaurs, Ornithocheirus had teeth in its beak, and these teeth were used to grab fish from the ocean surface next to the cliffs that it lived on. Now, for the next pterosaur, it is Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus was named after the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl. It lived across North America 65 million years ago in the late Cretaceous and had a huge wingspan up to 30 feet and weighed up to 200 pounds. Quetzalcoatlus also had a head crest like most pterosaurs. However, this one was slightly round with a few jagged edges. Like most pterosaurs, it is thought that Quetzalcoatlus lived inland and was a swimmer. It had a long, hard beak for picking off meat and picking up small lizards or reptiles, and or maybe baby dinosaurs. Now we mostly think Quetzalcoatlus was the biggest dinosaur. Not really. The biggest was a pterosaur called Hatzegot, meaning category. It lived on an island, hence the name, and Hateg Island no longer exists. It was part of Europe in the late Cretaceous, but Europe was a series of islands, a bit like the Bahamas. Hattegopteryx had a huge wingspan up to 40 feet, and it weighed 200 to 250 pounds, and its head alone was 3 meters long, and according to footprints, it hunted on the ground, and it ate dinosaurs like Maggiorosaurus, which were sauropods, but they were really small, no bigger than a pony, up to 6 meters. Now, Hattegopteryx had a headcrest which looks a bit like a triangle, 3 sides. Now, like most pterosaurs, it walked on 4 legs to hunt on the ground and picked up dinosaurs by the tail. Pterosaurs became extinct at the end of the Mesozoic by meteorites, and birds. But this would have been for this next time.